just want to just check. Are we like a religious bunch? Do we fear the wrath of God? No? Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. So I asked because I feel like God is trying to humble me. Like slowly but surely, it just keeps getting worse. So we're starting at a high point and it's immediately a 0, right? Like people are always like, your name is Jeffrey, as though they're revealing a 34-year-old secret. Thank you. And I'm like, yeah, I feel like, my parents, they weren't like hoping for a boy. They literally just hate me. And turns out they don't want grandkids. They're just fucking with everybody. They're fine with the dog. And, I feel like the other humbling that's slowly coming in my life is I am a Mets fan. Any Mets fans? Yeah, I also hate myself. I feel like being a Mets fan is like dating straight men. Like it can always get a little bit worse. Just go back, baby girl. It's so funny. I sit in the 500 section at the Mets game, which is essentially on Terminal C at LTA. It's so bad. I go to the stand and the ticket people don't even know where I'm supposed to go. They're like, where the fuck is this? And I have my own chair. I was up there last time and a fucking suitcase fell on my head. Fuck you, Spirit Airlines. But what's so funny? I used to, well, I didn't, but this man that I was dating had season passes to the Yankees. And we were right behind the home plate, and I ended up here. So joke's on me, Jesus. Also, he was a sociopath. But gaslighting is fun in the beginning, ladies. So there's that. What else is humbling? Oh my God, yes. So as mentioned, I'm 34. So I'm at the age where men under 25 think it's a compliment to tell me that I don't look old, which is like, I don't want your penis anymore. And also, I feel like people keep reminding me that pets are not kids. People love to tell me, oh, your pet is not a child, it doesn't count. Oh. And I'm like, duh, Sharon, it's way fucking worse. I don't know if anybody has a pet, but like, it's not as great as having a kid, I imagine. I can't siphon money from the government because of my dog. I just get nothing. I feel like, when you have a child, it's like this like great experience of like, oh, you are widening your circle. It takes a village. When you have a dog, you just find excuses to stay home all the time because he might have to take a piss. Kamala Harris is promising to give $6,000 per family when you have a child. Do you know what I got when I got a dog? Fucking nothing. So yeah, it's a rough time. Let's see. Oh, right. I'm really sorry. Oh, right. Yeah. So I just want to go back to this religious stuff. And this is all brand new, so we'll see what the fuck happens. I feel like it's interesting. I was dating this guy, and, it was like a second or third date or whatever. And we're at this restaurant, and there's like cloth napkins. Oh. And I go to pray over the appetizer because I don't want to go to hell. And as soon as I'm done, I lift up my head and he's like, oh, you do that? And I was like, bro, you ate my ass. Like, we're just like, I don't want to yuck anybody's yum, right? Like white girl Brooklyn talk for call somebody a slut. But like, I don't think there's anything wrong with having a friend in Jesus. But I just want to clarify. Because the last time I talked about being a Christian, after the show, this guy came up to me and was like, my mother killed herself, and according to you, she's in hell. And I was like, bro, what? Like, I haven't read my Bible in 12 years. I just think it's cool to wear WWJD. And that's fine. I feel like there's different kinds of Christians. Like, do you believe in, like, long hair, probably black Jesus on a skateboard? Or are you, like, outside protesting women's rights? I'm on that side, right? I just got out of the abortion line. And that's fine. So I feel like my father is very glad that I believe in God. So I am from Atlanta. Woo! Yeah, hell yeah. I am from Atlanta, and it's funny because I still use that mailing address. I'm not going to say why because I'm recording this. And and I got a letter from Planned Parenthood. And so you know how like they send little mailers. Well, you guys might not know. I don't know what the fuck you do. But they send these little mailers of like, thank you so much for your donation. You know, and my dad called me up. And he's like, hey, Jet. And everybody in my family calls me Jet because they hate the fact that they named me Jeffrey, which is like, what the fuck? Like, why even do that? Anyway, Larry. So he's like, hey, Jet, like, you know, you got this letter from Planned Parenthood and it said you made a donation. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, that's good. I'm glad you're giving back. And I didn't want to tell him the donation was a fetus. I am Jeffrey Smith Copeland. Thank you so much. Follow me at Jeffy.